Hi guys, Jordan Emily here. So excited for today's tutorial. We're gonna be doing more of a natural classic makeup look. I love doing this look because it's just more of an everyday work. When I was going to school and I knew I was gonna see my school crush, so I would kind of do something a little bit like this. It's also really good for interviews if you just want to enhance your natural features, don't want to feel like too much makeup, or don't even want to not look like yourself. So I love this glam look. I'm going to show you all of my favorite products that I love using to achieve this look because it just feels super lightweight and I still feel confident and like myself. So let's get on into the video. So for an everyday skin look, skin prep is going to be your best friend. You want to make sure your skin is hydrated, moisturized, and it's really taken care of because we're not going to be using a super high coverage foundation because we want it to be more natural, or at least I want it to be more natural, and if I can go without wearing it, I'm going to. So starting off with my skin prep, I've already applied on the Laniege Water Bank Moisturizer. I use this skincare company called Lancer, really good for acne prone skin girlies. They have this glowing skin perfector. Just gonna give it a little bit more coverage, which I like. So I've recently been oh my God, can I English? I've recently been adding this into my routine. So obviously skin prep's still really important. I'm gonna go in with my primers now. I'm gonna be using more of a gripping primer because my skin's naturally very oily, and the matte primers and the foundation I'm using don't really mix together because it's silicone and water-based. So we're gonna be using a hydrating water-based gripping primer. I like the one from Milk. This is their Hydro Grip Primer. Primers and skincare are all set. As you can tell, I mean, I can kind of see it. My skin is definitely more hydrated and glowing. And it has, now thanks to the gripping primer, it has more of a tacky base for everything to stick onto. I'm gonna give it that a minute to set, and while it's setting and absorbing into my skin, especially that grip primer, you wanna give that one a minute to set. I'm gonna start off with my eye makeup. For eye makeup, we're keeping it really super simple. I have 4 products here. I'm gonna start off with the Anastasia Brow Gel. Got my brows all nice and done. Next, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Now that we got everything primed and ready, we're gonna go in with eyeshadow. This is the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. This is probably one of the first eyeshadow palettes I've ever gotten, and it's one of her classics. I love all the colors that are in this, so pretty. I'm gonna take a nice little fluffy brush like this. For eyeshadow, I just wanna add some depth and color. So I'm gonna be taking this kind of like orangey tan shade, the Raw Sienna. And then I'm just gonna pack that all onto my eye. Perfect, we got some color onto our eyes. Next, super standard, really easy. You're gonna take your ring finger, pick any shimmer you want. I'm gonna use the 2 shimmers that I have in this palette. I think I wanna go with this more like Vermeer shimmer color. It's kind of got like a rosy tint to it. Pack that all in my finger and just rub it on your eye. Because it wouldn't be a Jordan Emily tutorial without shimmer, now would it? And I'm gonna take a little eyeliner and I'm gonna darken my lash line a bit because I really feel like doing this liner helps open up your eye more. I'm using the one by Hourglass because I love the tiny little tip that it's got. I'm gonna bring you close because I can't see. So I love using that eyeliner because it's not like a chalk pencil liner, it's actually a gel liner. So what I like doing sometimes, if I don't want the line too harsh or if I mess up, I'll take a flat brush like this and I'll buff it out a little bit so it kind of smokes it up. Nothing too crazy, not like a smoky eye, just enough to where it blends out a little bit and doesn't look too harsh. Next, I'm gonna curl my eyelashes because we want those babies to be nice and lifted. Okay, we got those all lifted, and then we're gonna grab a mascara. Oh, god damn it, my dumbass, I forgot to grab a mascara. I went ahead and grabbed the Too Faced Ribbon Wrapped Lash Mascara, so that's what I'm gonna be using today. Okay, we got a nice little natural lift with our eyes. If you wanted to add in more color, go for it. Me, I don't want to add in a lot of color to my eyes because again, we're trying to be natural. After eyes, now we're moving on to our face. For my natural makeup looks, I really don't like wearing a foundation. If I can get away with it, I won't. Today, my skin's a little reactive. I'm on my period, so it's just a little bit inflamed and my skin's not happy with me. So we're gonna be using the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer today. Give this bad boy a nice good shake. So I'm just gonna dot this all over my face with my finger. And then I'm gonna take my handy dandy clean beauty blender and blend all this polka dots. So we had a little guest who wanted to come say hi. This is Milo. Say hi, Milo. Okay, let's go. Come on, Bean. Okay, we had a small little guest appearance. That was my little Milo Bean. So after I got that base all done, there's a couple areas where I want to touch up with a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna be using the Huda Beauty concealer today. I wanted to use the Huda Beauty because it'll give me a little bit more coverage in places where the foundation was super light coverage. The main goal of that foundation was just to kind of cancel out my redness and give me a nice even base. And we're gonna blend all that concealer out. All right, looking kind of pale and lifeless. That's okay. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of liquid contour. So for my natural makeup looks, love using cream products. I feel like they really do give more of a natural look instead of a dried up cakey one the powders tend to get. So I won't really use powders unless it's a setting powder or I want to touch up with some color. So starting off with cream bronzer. Applying it in all the areas where I want color. I think I'm actually gonna take a brush for this one and blend that out. So I used a brush real quick just to kind of blend out that product just a little bit, not all the way, because I just wanted to move it a little bit more and get it all saturated over my face instead of it just being absorbed by the sponge. So now I'm gonna blend it out with the sponge to give it more of a natural look. Okay, I don't look as pale anymore. Bringing more color back, I'm gonna be using the Patrick Ta blush in the color She Goes to the Gym. I like this one because it's a nice dark purple color. Obviously, taking the cream side, I'm just gonna use my finger, get it all on my finger, and then dot that on the upper part of my cheek. And then you're done with blush. I'm kidding, we're gonna blend that out. I got all of my cream products done. After creams, I love going in with a setting powder just because too much cream products can feel a little sticky. Taking the Huda Beauty setting powder, this is gonna be actually in the color Cherry Blossom Cake. I love using more of a pink tone sometimes if I really wanna brighten up my under eye, which today I kind of do. So I'm gonna take my powder puff. I'm actually gonna blend out my under eyes real quick. Taking my powder puff and I'm just gonna pack that all in my under eye. And then I'll do it on places where I know that crease a little bit more or feel a little sticky. I know I get a really big smile line right here, and then I can move my forehead. So I get lines in my forehead. Don't worry, Botox will fix that in 20 years. After I got everything set, we're almost done. I like to kind of analyze and look at my makeup, seeing if I want to add on anything. I think I'm going to do a little bit more bronzer, maybe a little bit more blush, just to add in some more color. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer. And then going in with the Patrick Ta, this time the powder one, just gonna touch up a little bit on that blush. I need a highlighter. I'm ashamed of myself. For a little bit of highlighter, I'm gonna be using the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. And then last but not least, we need to add some color to whatever this is. So for my natural makeup looks, I love to just do a classic lip liner and lip gloss combo. So today we're gonna be using Makeup by Mario. This is his smoky pink lip liner, and then I'm using the Rose Water lip gloss. Okay, we got a nice little lip liner. Now I'm just gonna add some gloss to give my lips a nice good shine and hydration. Okay, and then last but not least, if we're happy with how everything looks, and personally, I'm good with how this makeup all looks, we're gonna set it. This is the Rare Beauty Always an Optimist spray. Sometimes it'll make you sneeze if you get it in your nose. So, and there you have it. A nice, good, natural look that's great for work, school, even an interview if you just want to give a nice, enhanced, natural look, but still feeling like yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a good thumbs up because then it lets me know that you guys are loving my videos, and I may just continue to make more. And if you absolutely love watching my videos and want me to make more, hit that subscribe button so you can hear me talk about makeup every single week. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So much love for you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.